The long-awaited judgment of the People's Democratic Party to determine the internal crisis rocking the party is here, and this courtroom at the Court of Appeal, Abuja, is filled with members from the Turaki-led group and the Samuel Anyanwu-led group. Mr. Samuel Anyanwu and Tanimo Turaki exchanged pleasantries ahead of the commencement of the judgments. The appellate court consolidated 9 suits arising from the dispute. 2 of the key cases were instituted by factions led by the national chairman, Tanimo Turaki, and the chairman of the National Caretaker Committee, Abdurrahman Mohammed.
I'm here to represent my organ. Yes, he told me.
Dismissing the appeal which restrained the Independent National Electoral Commission from recognizing the outcome of the National Convention held at Ibadan last year, the appellate court faulted the PDP's claim that Justice James Omotosho of the trial court lacked jurisdiction to have heard the case because issues involved were solely internal affairs of the party. The court also held that the plaintiffs had the right to have instituted the suit to protect their democratic rights and that the PDP was not denied fair hearing as it claimed in its appeal. The appellate court also affirmed the judgment by Justice Peter Lifu of the Federal High Court, restraining the PDP from proceeding with the National Convention in Ibadan without affording former Governor of Jigawa State, Sule Lamido, the opportunity to participate as a chairmanship candidate. In a unanimous judgment, the court held that the convention was in defiance of a valid subsisting order of the Federal High Court and was contemptuous and a disrespect to the court. The court further held that what the PDP ought to have done was to have applied for a stay of execution of the judgment or lodge an appeal against the judgment. In a different judgment, the appellate court dismissed the appeal filed by the governor of Ondo State, Mr. Lucky Aiyedatiwa, against a ruling challenging his eligibility to contest the next governorship election in the state. In a unanimous judgment, the court held that the Federal High Court Akure rightly exercised its discretion in issuing the order granting leave to Akindele Igboalu, who is the plaintiff in the suit, to amend his originating summons. Interested parties in the judgments aired their thoughts after the proceeding.
We have asked our lawyers to collect the certified true copies of the judgments that have just been delivered by the court. The court had promised that the judgments should be ready by tomorrow. So as soon as the judgments are received by our lawyers, they will advise us on what further necessary steps to take, if any, on the basis of the said judgment.
It's a wake-up call for political parties to be able to ensure that their affairs of the party is being guided by the constitution and other guidelines and instant laws. For us, we represent nobody because we are all PDP, and it's an opportunity to also call on every member of PDP to come back home. Let us move ahead. This is an opportunity for us again.
All attention is now on the Supreme Court as the possibility of appeals looms, while the clock is running down for political parties to hold their congresses and conventions.